Well, folks, here's some horrible news for anybody living in the state of Tennessee that also can read, because public libraries across the state of Tennessee, with the exception of Knoxville and Memphis, are shut down now. And they're shut down for obviously a very good reason. It's not because they found asbestos in the walls or because there's a, mold infestation. No, they're shut down because they have been ordered by Trey Hargett, the Republican Secretary of State for the state of Tennessee, to go through and review all of their books and ban all of them that have any LGBTQ characters, messages, or themes. Because it's not because they hate the LGBTQ community. No. It's because the state banned diversity, equity, and inclusion. And, any book that has a transgender character or a gay character is obviously forcing that onto children. It's basically an instruction manual for children on how to be gay or how to be transgender. So, we have to ban that. So says Trey Hargett in a letter that he sent to the libraries across the state early in November. Now, that's not how it works. And technically, the state does not even have the authority to do that, according, of course, to the organizations that have been fighting back against the Republican book bans across the country. But here's the thing. Those public libraries in Tennessee that, of course, are now shut down, going through this massive book review, none of the funding they receive from the state is actually used to purchase books. It's used to provide the online library that all Tennessee residents have access to. It's used to pay the salaries of the staff, to pay for the buildings. None of it pays for the books. So no state money is being used to purchase these books. Furthermore, the executive order from the Republican governor of Tennessee to ban DEI is already off base, because the existence of an LGBTQ character in a book does not mean that is what the book is about. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that these Republicans, not just in Tennessee, but all over the country, we've seen these book bans, they don't want these people to exist at all. It's not that they don't want them to exist in literature, it's that they don't want them to exist. They are trying to erase them. They're not just not looking, they want them to go away. Now, does that remind you of any point in America, not American history, but any point in human history, right? Not even 100 years ago, where you had one political party that said, we don't want this group of people to exist. And then one of the things they did to help eradicate those people was ban a bunch of books. Anybody remember that? I mean, I don't know if the history books are still allowed where you live, depending on what state you're in, but yeah. Never in human history has the group of people that have banned books been the good guys. And that's something I think everybody should remember. You name me one time in history, human history, not American, not any other country, human history, all of it. Name me one time where the people banning the books were the good guys, that history looks back on them and says, hell yeah, you guys did great by doing that. Doesn't exist. They're always, 100% of the time, the villains. And that is how history portrays them. That is how history remembers them. And that is how our children should be taught in schools. Because it's not about just banning the knowledge. It's not about just banning the experience. They're trying to remove certain groups of people from existence. And never, past, present, or future, will the people trying to ban human beings ever be the good guys. I hope everyone in Tennessee remembers that. Scientists recently discovered a new evolutionary trait in puppies, and it's that they cannot grow up and reach their full potential unless you subscribe to this channel. Don't do it for me, folks. Do it for little Atlas and Judge here.
Good boys. You do good. You want to say something?
No? Okay.